showtime.
Getting me right into a battle right off the bat, eh? We're just south of where we needed to be yet. But, whatever. I guess a little bit of a battle won't hurt while I do a little bit of some preps. Hey everybody, it's the D-Rocket100 and welcome back to more of Pokémon Sword. Last time, we went through routes 7 and 8. We had a battle with Hop and I blew my vocal cord hits it because all those bios just won't go away. But don't worry, I'm prepped for this one. Because this time, we're actually going to go through the last of the bit of this one location, which is Steam Driftway. And, honestly, I've been looking forward to talking about this one. I can actually back myself up on this one. Okay, so, coming on here, we have 7 new Pokemon for us to find, and most of them are actually kind of worthwhile. In fact... Actually, you know what? Come here. Let's go and talk about those Pokemon real quickly. Starting things off, do visible encounters is Sneasel. Oof. I hate having to give those Pokemon a bad review. And I love this Pokemon to death. In fact, I consider Sneasel to be underrated. Let's get into the good stuff out of it first. It's a fast physical sweeper, and it eventually evolves into one of the fastest of its kind in the game. You will need to have access to the Razor Claw and level it up, and BAM! You done good. Just make sure you don't give it pressure for the ability. Trust me, I might have just saved you some sanity. The reason why I kind of saying that it's bad, and here comes the unfortunate U-turn. Lack of Ice Shard and Ice Punch is really unfortunate. Why? Because you can only ever learn those moves through breeding. And to make matters even worse, it only ever knows one physical dark type move through level up of Beat Up. I think you might be seeing where I'm going with this. And I feel bad for this one. I want this to be good. There is an upside to it, though. You can get Ice Punch into the TRs and from Dynamax battles. And you are potentially capable of finding some Pokemon that you can breed with Sneasel to get an Ice Showered. But other than that, it's decent as it is, and you gotta treat this thing like glass. And be warned, one of its best in the moves are Special Base. That's all I can ever really say about it. Let's hope that Snorunt can break the ice a little bit better and make it be a little bit less baggagey. No, it will not. 50 across the board and has such terrible abilities and that pretty much make it go all over the place. And the scary part about that is I'm not even exaggerating when I say that. In fact, if you just level it up in here at level 42, it'll become Glalie, having a base hit 80 across the board, which is honestly not that bad. I personally think that Inner Focus is probably going to be better, and both of the other ones for double battles. However, if you have a female Snorunt, if you come into contact with the Dawnstone, you will be able to get Frost Slash, becoming a Ice Ghost type. And honestly, not a bad special sweeper, if I recall correctly. The real big gripe with that is that all 3 of its evolutions, its pre-evolution is 2 counterparts, you gotta treat them like glass, because it is going to break and they are going to die. Noting that Snow can only ever resist its own type, and Ice is unfortunately not the best type for defense. All in all, if you want a good Ice type, you're better off out looking elsewhere. Speaking of an Ice type Pokemon that is actually good, that doesn't suck all that much ass, and oh boy, Vanillish is good. Especially if you plan on him using this thing in a hailstorm. Because Ice Body and Snow Cloak? Who can say no to that? Well, I guess some Pokemon that can't resist the hail. The only real big negative about Vanillish is that if you really like it, then you're probably better off with something else. It's a little quirky, but honestly, it could be good in a few different methods. It will evolve into Vanilla Center pretty soon, actually. So, leveling up a couple of times on here, congratulations. You got one of the better Ice types that actually knows how to get the job done. Moving on to another Pokemon that I actually think is secretly pretty good, but it will take a while for it to reach its full evolution. Snom. An Ice Bug type that, on its own... Okay, I'm just gonna come out and say this. This thing is awesome! What really makes it shine through is the fact that it comes with a signature ability known as Ice Scales. This has the damage taken from special moves, which is actually pretty nice because it's a bit of a glass cannon from that. The way to evolve it is that you need to reach its high happiness, leveling up during the nighttime. If you can get by all that, Snom and his evolution are damn good. And it's one of my personal favorite bugs and Ice types from this generation onward. Heck, I even considered using this on my team just to show you how good it could potentially be. But I just barely decided against it because I really wanted to have a good Pokemon at this point, and I feel like it is going to be shunned out by a lot of potential choices to go for. So, if you want one, go right ahead, but you will need it to have a high happiness during the nighttime. But then again, it's a good curry, and playing it for a little while will get that job done for you easier. Moving on to random encounters, we have an empty Pokeball. Yep, just that. Delibird is hands down the worst out of this group. And note that I said group. An Ice Flying type and who sounds pretty good, but it only ever knows one move through level up. Present. Its signature move. It's a 90 accuracy physical normal type move that ranges from different types of damages depending on your dumb luck. Your most likely outcome is 40. The second best is 80. The second best, or I guess second to worst, healing your opponent by 1/4 of its down HP, and a 10% chance of dealing 120 base damage. And for that, I'll ask, what is the point if you are trying to have a Pokemon that's meant to be good, but sucks everywhere? But don't worry. For the next generation, we got something even better for Delibird. What do I mean by that? I'll just give you one word for that. Paradox. If you've never played Sword and Shield, you'll never get it. Excuse me, Scarlet and Violet, that's it. But if you want to use Delibird, you're going to be disappointed. In fact, there's some people that have done many playthroughs with Delibird that actually disappointed them. So, yeah, I'm not feeling it. If you want one, I guess it could help, but use it as a scapegoat. What's not a scapegoat, and I actually would recommend him more than you would think. Snover! A grass ice type, and that is the perfect hail summoner. This thing is awesome. It's one of my personal favorite, and even one of the most underrated grass types. On its own, well, snow warning, summons a hailstorm. It has some pretty good defenses from that, and even boosts its ice type moves a little bit. But, and here it comes. It works fine just now because you'll be dealing with some difficult Pokemon coming up ahead. But even if you don't plan on using this, that's okay. Because there are some better choices to go for later on down the road, and you might be satisfied with what you'll see. It will take a little bit to fully evolve, but once you reach into a bomb of snow, which is not only funny to say, but you will have probably one of the best choices to go for in terms of grass and ice type moves. And the only real problem you gotta face is fire. Other than that, Snowbird's great, but it will take a little bit of some time to reach its true potential. And finally, on a rare chance, to random encounters only, you will get Galarian Darumaka! Whoo boy! This thing, if you really wanted to see the world burn or freeze to death in this case, this is your guy. It is one of the best physically offensive ice type moves that it will take a little bit to reach its true potential as a Darmanitan, but oh man, this thing is good. In fact, if I remember correctly, actually I don't even know if Galarian Darumaka even Darmanitan has Zen mode, which is its hidden ability, as well as the signature ability, I might add. But if it does, then whatever. I'll just show you guys if it does or not. But anyway, this thing, as much as I like to say some more good things about it, one of its abilities unfortunately cuts that potential by a little bit. That hustle ability may boost its attack stat, but it also unfortunately lowers the accuracy. I like the accuracy as it is, thank you. So, I guess if you're desperate, Inner Focus is going to be the one to go for, but it will take a little bit of some time to get to it. All in all, Galarian Darumaka is awesome, and my god, is one of the best physical sweepers that you will get. Also, something about this that really bugs me. What is the obsession with Darumaka shit? I'm not making this up here. Okay, you know about Darumakas. Their Pokédex entry states in that when Darumaka's poop can be acted as a good source of warmth if you put it in your pocket. That just sounds like a burning shit stain that's gonna give you a first degree burn. And pretty sure that some burn heals are gonna not do wonders for that for a while. I'm actually trying to potentially find a Pokemon that is through random encounters, but my goodness. You know, I'll just probably find it on my own time, because I'm gonna be wasting a lot of time with this, so... Well... But yeah, welcome to the land of snow. We are at... Circhester. That's it. Well, might as well see what this place has in store before we do pretty much anything else. Alright. Yep, welcome to the town of Circhester. Buildings from an age long gone still stand about the steaming hot spring that covers the town. What is this place? Okay. The hotel on Ionia? Thank you. And But we can do something with this. But come to think of it, could we have done something here? My mind's a little bit of a blur because I did this a couple of times back when I played Shield a couple of times, but... Let's see. Oh. Oh, that's right! There is actually something kind of special about this place after you become champion. But we'll deal with something like that a little bit later. Oh, this place. This is... Oh! Holding is said to increase the chance of getting a critical catch. Curiously, the charm doesn't shake much. This is the headquarters for Game Freak. Just kind of slipped the mind on that one, because it's now just kind of coming back to me. What do you got to say? I'll let you two argue about which martial art is better than the other. Germophobia has been taking a shower forever. Nothing else in here. Okay. So I guess we have a bit of an objective for coming back here at some point, but now that we've gotten ourselves the catching charm, we now have a chance of increasing critical catches, I guess. Wait, what's this? There's another hotel out here. Oh, this is also part of Hotel Ionia, excuse me. Let's... Oh, it's an Umbreon. Let's see here. Oh, hello. So that means the Cobra must be amongst us. Wait, where are you? After all the trouble deducing things, don't go messing it up now. Okay, well, come back later. Yeah, trouble should give me helpful. After all, this place has been rather baggage. Let's just move on. Who are you? Some scratching glass, a screeching noise. I feel like they suck the energy right out of you, don't they? Ah, yes. Screaming into each other lowers the defense stat. Someone here pretty much has a Pikachu fetish. Oh, there's a child over there. Well, if Ash's Pikachu became the champion, then who said maybe yours can't? Just pray they don't use ground types, because otherwise you'll be a sitting duck if you do. Alright, let's see. There's a place where we can get a haircut, which we don't really need that. But over here, though, you have another boutique. It's in varsity jacket. Bitter rock. You know what? Sure. What else we got? Alright. Wow, these things look bright. Those are big hats. Oh. Whoa. That's actually pretty cool. I guess I could just stick with this varsity jacket, because maybe I'll match the theme of this place, keeping ourselves warm. But then again, we have this little hot spring right over here. Icicle spear. Let's see here. Let's see here. I don't. Was there anything from over there? Let's see here. The ancient hero's bath. It is said that heroes bathe here to heal and rest. It does give us a bit of a nice little lore of the place, which is really, really nice. We have that goofball right there. But I think it's about time that we hit the gym. Battle items. Who are you? Was there anything unusual over here, perhaps? Oh, getting depressed in the cold? Come on. Just don't feel great about it. Ugh, I lost. It all went to pot. There must be something wrong with my strategy, but I did just want to see lead you in battles. Here, take it. It's the Rock Leader's Elite card. You should check out the gym leader you'll have to face too. We get a guy named GOLDIE. And me, I gotta figure out what to put on my team once and for all. And no more of this is doubting. It's called fighting like yourself, not as anybody else. We get the Moon Ball. Perfect for catching Pokemon that evolve with the Moonstone. Yeah, all 4 of them. Let's see here. We have GOLDIE right here. What do you say? GOLDIE is a young and rising star that many suspect will be the champion someday. Though Rock-type Pokemon are typically known for being rough and unrelenting, GOLDIE has worked hard to achieve victory through a refined and graceful battle style. He always tries to keep his fans happy and thus is very popular among the audience. On the other hand, he has a surprising tendency of shutting himself away in the locker room when he is defeated. Big and post-defeat interviews are a rarity. It doesn't bother most of his fans though, and they see his behavior as endearing? Okay. So, if you were playing Shield, this would actually be an Ice-type themed gym. And now that I'm kind of thinking about it, there's going to be some Pokemon here that are going to be of no help for us in this fight. So, what do I want to do, actually? Okay, you know what? I'll do this. Nah. I was right the first time. Nope. God damn it. There we go. Alright. Let's go ahead and do it. Get a little called the Trap Detector. I should point this out though, this is the first time that I'm actually taking on this particular gym. But if what I'm hearing is correctly, it is the exact same way. Cell phone! Alright. The reason you'll need is simple. There are invisible pitfalls everywhere in here. If you fall into one, you'll have to start again from the last platform you reached. The detector will vibrate when there's a pitfall in front of you. The closer the hole, the stronger the vibration. Then on with you. Good luck. And I'm back. Okay. So, now that we finally gotten that done, we now have our objective. Alright. Okay, so I don't want to go that way. I want to go this way. Alright. I will say this. You are guaranteed to face off against some of these trainers, so if you don't like it, then tough tamale. This gym consists of rock types, whereas in Shield, it would be consisting of ice types. So, have fun! Level 45, I'll take that. Don't hold your face like that, making that face. Ugh. Well, remind me of The Exorcist in a way. Let's gonna switch it up a little bit. All right. If I remember correctly. Nope. Okay. Okay. Nope. Oof. Okay. Ah! That's a fake out. Okay. Okay, so if I go... Oh. Okay, yep. Fake outs. All right. Go this way. I want to get too close. There we go. All right. Crystal. All right, heart. Let's see here. Start off with the laser focus. You should be able to survive this attack. Yeah, I'm good. Alright. What is it with you guys making those weird faces? Okay, there's a... Wait. Oh, come on! Oh, that's a fake out. Okay. Yeah, we're guaranteed to face off against the trainer because we have to go around. Carcoal, eh? Go for the Scald. Because the best part is it's a part fire type. And if it has Steam Engine availability, can't do it any much. Super effective against water type moves. Yes, please. Where was this move when we needed it against Nimona? Okay, go this. Okay. Ah! Dang it! Okay, there's something there. Okay, now this game's just being mean. Oh, come on! But you guys are enjoying this and it'll be fun. Because this place is the pits. Oh. Now we gotta be facing a sandstorm. There's something there. I can't really ah! No rubbing my... screw you! I can't see! Like, I'm not even joking. Like, I'm actually relying on my other screen so I can see where I'm going. Like, I can't even see you on the main screen. Here's my resolution or something. I gotta lower it a little bit. Well, I guess that kind of goes to show about how unprepared that I could potentially be. So, whoops. Alright. Let's go for a skull, because you're probably going to have sturdy for the ability. Oh! Ouch! Oh! I somehow pulled that out of my butt. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to heal. Oh, that's much better. All right. Let's see here. There's an obstacle in the way. Okay. Go this along here. Okay, there's a pitfall, right? Okay, go up this way. Oh boy. I couldn't see! Just, this whole procedure. Can't see! Alright. Oh, maybe that's why I was... Where do we go this way? Okay. Just taking this... What?! Come on! Alright. What? Okay, now you're just making fun of me, game. I'm so used to doing it while I'm holding the actual gamepad, but... At least it stops it from falling again, so... Let's see here. How far am I away? Wait a minute. Finally! Okay, that took me way longer than it should have because I couldn't see anything! Alright. So now I know what I'm going to be doing from now on. Yep, and it only took me 10 minutes to do this crap. Alright. And now, to get this guy stoned. Or rock out with him. Hey there, the name's GOLDIE. I admit I feel a little bad for doing this to a gym challenger, but I'm gonna use this match to show the crowd that my Pokemon are unbeatable. So, let's get this over with, challenger. This is GOLDIE in Sword! If you would be playing Shield, this would be Melanie. I'm gonna show on screen right now for what her Pokemon would be and what to expect, alright? Okay. So, GOLDIE's first Pokemon, Barbarical, level 40, Rock Water type, Tough Claws for the ability, Shell Smash, Rock Tomb, and Razor Leaf. That is it. Like, seriously, that is it. And for that, I say, F you. Ha! Critical hit. Yeah. Alright. Next up is going to be Shuckle, a level 40 Bug Rock type, contrary for the ability, Power Split, Stone Edge, Struggle Bug, and Rock Tomb. A very durable Pokemon, but it definitely has its flaws. I guess Ancient Power it is. Uh-oh. Oh, that's right. It's meant to be a double wall. Everything else is crap. So I can use this to my advantage. Oh no! One of the slowest Pokemon in the game using Rock Tomb to try to slow me down. Whatever will I do? No. I was actually hoping for a stat buff there. I didn't finish the joke. Oh well. If this gives me the buff, okay, no it didn't. Alright. His next Pokemon, Stonjourner, level 41, pure rock type, power spot for the ability with Stealth Rock, Rock Tomb, Body Slam, and Wander Room. Kind of a weird Pokemon. Why? Well, you'll see. See? What did I tell you? Weird. Let's go for the Scald. So I can at least cut his power. Or that. And now, for one of the best Pokemon in the game to come out. Colossal! Level 42, Rock Fire type. Steam Engine for the ability. Tar Shot, Stealth Rock, Heat Crash, Rock Tomb. Not yet. I'm not crumbling to dust just yet. We can still battle. Time to face off against the Juggernaut. Dynamax style. Commencing Dynamax evolution. Gigantic Ball, set, and launch. Now roar. Like a giant mountain boulder? Yeah, Gigantamax! Max Geyser! Fire! Boom! One shot, one kill. Goldie has been defeated. I just don't want to climb into a hole. Well, I guess that'd be more like falling from here. Don't beat yourself up on that, bud. That was impressive. Rules are rules. Here, take this rock badge. Oh, don't worry about me. I need to train harder, that's all. Our reward is TM48 Rock Tomb. With the rock uniform to boot. So, we have 2 more gyms to go. That battle was brilliant. That gym leader was tough, but you had no trouble. Circhester has some really great restaurants. I got some things I want to talk to you about, so let's head to a restaurant to celebrate your win. The name of the restaurant is the Bob Yours Uncle. Bob's your uncle. Yo, Robert's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. There you are with 2 ships. Never mind. Nora said that. Got that gym badge, Derek? Nice one! Oh, hey, there you are! Been trying to find out more about the Darkest Day and the Sword and Shield Pokémon, but still no luck. Wait, hold on! No way! What's this? I like this one. An absolutely fantastic poster. Exactly! Bob with a brilliant smile must be a part of the legend. Wait. I'm sorry, but I needed that. The hero looks sad. And where are the sword and shield? What was the meaning of this picture? Some kind of seal? You think so? I guess it could be that they were sealed away. Or maybe they've gone into some kind of sleep. Or maybe they're dead! Based on those statues we saw back in Stone Aside, the Sword and Shield Pokemon were actually 2 Pokemon, right? That's right. That makes a take. That's my take on it, at least. You remember the Pokemon we met that day? Do you think it could have been one of them? Either the Sword or the Shield Pokemon? You met them? Come on, you know what I'm talking about, right, Derek? In the Slumbering Weald. Exactly! The mad Pokemon ran into the fog. Don't you think that could have been it? Oh, that's right! You lot have been in the Slumbering Weald. I only started on this journey because my grand told me to, but this is turning out to be too much fun. You coming to tell me more? How about we discuss this over a meal? Come on, what do you want to eat? Let's get our orders in. Fascinating. Alright, the next thing we do now when we're done eating is to have a look around here in Circhester. Let's inspect the hero's bath. The hero's bath. They say that this is where the two heroes came to soothe their wounds after the battle to bring down that evil presence long ago. Nowadays, only Pokemon really use a hero's bath though. Who's that with the heroes that bathe them? I think I'll have to look into that. You two met a mysterious Pokemon back in the slumbering world. Perhaps you two could become new heroes. What? Like some hero waving around a sword and shield? Pull the other one! Though, I guess I'd fancy a shield, if I had to take my pick. What kind of battle do you think the heroes had back then? Why don't we show it, Derek? Think we can pull off a real heroic battle? Absolutely. So to treat us to a great meal, after that curry I feel like I've got the energy to wrestle with Beware! I don't entirely understand your reasoning, but I might as well see what you can do. I'll leave a Pokemon for you, Derek. So give it your best. Did I miss a fight somewhere? Well, I'm going this one blind because I actually completely forgot to add this one in. Crap! Yeah, this would have been hump number 6, but... Yep, I never put this one in, so... Whoops! It don't matter, I'll still kick his ass. But that double wall is finally fully evolved, the evolution of Wooloo. And I like how we just moved this fight outside into the city. Also, why are you using defense curl when you're not getting onto the offense? Oh, sure. Now you're using some healing items. Well, this fight is definitely a disappointment so far. It's no wonder why you lost. Because you're constantly using growl and defense curl. There we go. Wood hammer. Goodbye, slam. Ow. Wait. What Pokemon was he sending out next? I wasn't paying attention. Oh, okay, Corviknight. Ha! Joke's on you. I don't use berries. Uh-oh. Oof. At least my leftovers are coming to some good use. There we go. All right. All right. Sending out your ace, eh? Okay. And just to show off that I could use it, I might get recoil damage for this one, but I don't care. Because the best part is, that's going to activate my special ability. Just gotta learn Belch. Yeah, it only works for when you have a held item, but not in this case. Alright. Snorlax. Hydrogen, get out there. You haven't done a lot of fighting this. Let's fix that, shall we? And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, you don't have immunity for the ability. So... get toxic! Oh my god, that actually did more damage than I anticipated. But, well, lucky for me, I had that Rocky helmet. Let's go for the Strange Steam, excuse me. Uh-oh. 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 Well, at least I tried. Sure. We'll send out the revenge killer out there anyway. Okay. You're gonna get me back in them for that? How? Aren't you, like, out of your Pokemon now? Never mind, I take it back. You still have one more Pokemon up your sleeve. Pincurchin. Or Pincurchin. Like sea urchin. But no. Uh-oh. It'd be funny if it was a ghost type. Because that would be hilarious. Finish him. I've actually been trying to speed up this because I thought there was less than that, but oh well. Thanks! You two gave me a right proper battle. At the rate you both are going, even the unbeatable Leon may be in trouble. So what's next, you two? I plan to look into things in the slumbering world. I'm going to keep challenging that gym. Then once I get that gym badge, I'll be heading to Route 9 to take on Spikemouth next. Seems like you finally shook off that gloom. Leon worried if Hobnut wasn't feeling alright. As his rival, you wouldn't like it either, right? See ya! Oh, there's an item. Picking up a can of lemonade. That sounds nice and all. But I'm just gonna go here real quick. Because now that we've gotten the 6th gym badge, I think we have 4. Yeah, we got repels now accessible to us. And full heals, come here and let me spray ya. Let me use it for spraying. And I think the last thing I'm going to do is head out for Route 9. And maybe we'll show off thing or two out there before we call quits for this. Because I'm running just a little bit low on time, so... yeah. So, Route 9! Wait a minute. Yeah, you're right. Okay. We have some new Pokemon that I want to quickly talk about before we conclude for this episode. There are going to be a couple Pokemon that we don't have access of getting to quite yet, but we'll definitely be getting into that very, very soon. So, let's get to it. Starting things off in the visible encounters is Pelipper, the evolution of Wingull. There's something that I can say about this is fun. It definitely lives up to the bulk like many water types, but what's really nice is that it could come with Drizzle for the ability, giving its water type moves a much needed bulk. Not much else really needs to be said about that, and even though that it can learn other good choices of normal, flying, and throwing an Ice Beam or Blizzard while you're at it, it doesn't live up in it for what you would expect. I consider this to be a Pokemon that has aged pretty well, to be exact. If you're looking for a last-hitting water-type Pokemon you haven't gotten one already, Pelipper's a good choice. Just be careful of electric types, because trust me, you'll be a sitting duck if you do. Unlike a water type that doesn't need to worry about electric types because it's immune to it, Gastrodon! Yeah! Gastrodon, water ground type, the evolution of Shellos, and honestly, if you hadn't gone for one earlier and if you kind of regretted not picking one up from earlier, now may be a good chance to get one. I unfortunately am not the biggest fan of its abilities though, especially since in that they're mostly good when it comes to taking on opponents in double battles. Sticky Hold is not bad to say the least, but everything else is pretty good in double battles, especially since if you want to try to be defensive and cautious in the long run. It's slow, but if you can get around all that, this thing is a great addition to any team. Next up comes Jellicent, a water ghost type that apparently doesn't need water to continue to breathe. Well, I guess then again it is a ghost type, so what am I complaining about? It lives on to many bulks like water types from before, but unlike with Pelipper, it actually has a lot of HP to prove that. I probably would think that Cursed Body is going to be the best one to go for in my opinion. Especially since in that you could potentially disable a move on a Pokemon, like I think 30 or 50% into the time. Anyway, all in all, not bad. It does have a number of weaknesses in it to get me by, and it's not exactly the fastest to deal with. So, other than that, it's here if you want it. Just be mindful on how you're going to use it. Next up comes Marini. Do you even remember this Pokemon even exists? Yeah, tell that to James. A poison water type that works weird. I guess in this thing it becomes somewhat of a good tank. But yeah, there's really no buts on this one. But there is a positive that I can say about it. It has a signature ability of Merciless. The Pokemon attacks become critical hits if the target is poisoned. That is a dangerous combination because if you've been paying attention to the top right of where I usually have my playthroughs, it can learn Toxic Spikes. And yes, it can learn other good poison type moves as well that'll definitely set up for them Merciless in the process. The only other real catch for this is, well, not only catching it, it's hard to recommend. Especially if you wanted to try to use it on one, but it's kind of outclassed personally. There are better water types out there, and even some better poison types as well, so if you want one, go right ahead. But don't let one fall in love with you. Ugh. Next up is the Pyukumuku, a pure water type that actually has a pretty good usage for this. And by pretty good, I mean very good. It has a signature ability known as Innards Out. The damages the attacker, landing the finishing hit by the amount equal to its last HP. And it is a little bit okay, I guess. But let's talk about something that actually is something that's worth considering. It has a signature move known as Purify, excuse me. This is a poison hit type move that the user heals the target's status condition, and if it succeeds, it restores the user's own HP. Honestly, that's actually pretty cool. But speaking of cool, it's pretty much garbage everywhere else. I don't like giving Pokemon bad reviews right off the bat, but unfortunately, this one kind of made it happen, and I really didn't like that. I never really talked about it when I went over this Pokemon back when I did Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, but it is something to at least take into consideration. Moving on into random encounters, we have Kingler! The king of all crabs is here, and that crab hammer's ready to slam on your face. Just make sure you have Shell Armor or Sheer Force for the ability, because holy crap, this thing is a hard-hitting Pokemon, and with that crab hammer and Sheer Force, oh man, this thing is going to break some things. And I mean a lot of things. The only real big negative is that not a lot of water type moves that it learns are physicals. If you can get around all that, Kingler is fantastic. Sure, it's a little bit on the slower side, but at least we can safely say that its offensive stats are pretty good. And what's cool on the opposite of that, we're just gonna call in for the heavy artillery from Octillery. Okay. So, what I said is partially true. Octillery is actually pretty good. The only real big problem that I have with it is that its movesets just go over there, and up there. And if you really do want one, I'd recommend Sniper over the other abilities personally, because it powers up critical hits and when, well, it deals them. It has a signature move known as Octazooka, a 65 power, 85 accuracy, special water type move that has a 50% chance of lowering your target's accuracy by one stage. So basically, a water version of Muddy... No. Never mind. I can't think right now. Yeah, I've gone insane. But if you want to see insane, just look at his movesets. It's huge. And these octopuses and that you do not want to be on the receiving end, especially since that many of the beams and blasts that I can learn. There's a reason of why he said it was bringing the heavy artillery. True to its namesake. Next up is Cramorant. This is a weird Pokemon. A flying water type may sound unintimidating because, well, it's the first one to ever have those things that is actually just flying and water type and not water flying type, because there's really no difference into that one, really, but I digress. This thing, I actually can say it's kind of underrated. What really makes it stand out, it has a signature ability of Gulp Missile. When you're using the move Dive, it'll potentially have something in its mouth, depending on how much HP that it has. it could potentially have a Arrokuda if its HP is high, or it could have Pikachu in its mouth if its HP is low. And depending on how much damage you do to it, it's gonna deal right back. Can I just say, wow, this thing is scary? And the fact that most of its stats are 85 with special defense being the highest at 95? What is this thing? So, I guess if you wanted him to use this, make absolutely sure you have Dive in your moveset. Because that Gulp Missile is going to be pretty much going to be useless. But don't let that stop you. Of course, you gotta watch out for electric type moves. And pretty much anything that can outspeed this thing with so many other moves and that can pretty much just knock it out in one shot. Finally, Pincurchin. A pure electric type that is unfortunately nothing too exciting. It's a slow offensive user, and don't let those defense stats and those fights with top fool you. This thing is actually pretty average. The only real good thing that I can say about this Pokemon is, well, it has some of the highest in the base attack stat than most other electric types that you'll be seeing in the game, so that's the only real negative that I have with it. And the other real negative, it's practically useless in single player because both of its abilities complement it well in double battles. I guess if you really want to use this, Electric Surge is going to be the best one to go for, but I wouldn't count your chickens on this one. So, all in all, not bad, but it definitely has room to improve. Okay. So there's one last thing that I'm going to do before we finish it up from here, and I'm pretty much just killing time by just taking care of some Pokemon doing some training. But don't worry. We'll be okay. I was saving it until now, but there's a couple of Pokemon that I did miss, but I actually have a reason for this. We have no ways to get into those Pokemon as of right now. And I do not want to challenge this trainer right now. I'm going to come down here. I'll take care of her off screen, so. We are now at Chistery Bay. Oh, good. These guys. Well. There's no way we're letting you anywhere near Spikemuth. And that means we can't let you go on to Route 9. It's Team Yosu to cheat on these lovely Dreadnought. And we also get to stop people from heading out over the water. Yes, I understand. All I'm saying is that I can't make it so that Rotom bikes can ride on water. Why, we meet again, my young gym challenger friend. Remember me? I gave you that bike. So do you think you could do me another favor and teach these ruffians a lesson or two? It's our duty to protect Dreadnought. And that means you're gonna get him to give up on the gym challenge. You look like you need convicting. So how about a Pokemon battle? I'll send you packing. For the sake of Dreadnought, of course. You asked for it! And just so you know, I don't plan on pulling any punches in this fight. Uh-oh. Oh my god, it actually one-shot me. Well, this is awkward. And this is really awkward. Freeze try it. Okay. I will confess, I was not expecting that to happen. Well, that line pretty much just one-shotted me. I guess the hail kind of finished it off on that, but who cares? Go for the strange steam. Are you kidding me? Well, I guess that's what happens when I don't heal up properly, so... Alright, you know what? Fine. You want to play the hard way? We'll play it the hard way. Okay. Do you want to tempt me? That's fine. You can tempt me all you want. Because guess what? That's gonna be your freaking downfall. Come here! I want to go back to Spike Mouth. I really do. Get a jacket. You must be freezing. Yeah, he's gonna ride the Dreadnought. Oi! I got an idea. You can get on Dreadnought first and ride it away. All right, get a move on Dreadnought. See you later, Gym Challenger. Seems you can come to my aid yet again. How's the cycling life been treating you? Are you having fun? Wouldn't it be great if you could ride your roller bike on the water too? That's why I'm going to add these special parts, allowing it to travel along the water surface just for you. We already got a roller bike, but we'll just call this one an upgrade. Alright. With the roller bike water mode, you'll cruise across the water like a Pokemon with Swift Swim. By the by, when you're riding on land, we'll call it land mode. So yep, we now have the ability to trek on water. But the rest of that's just gonna have to wait. Because I'm all out of time for this episode. Let's see here. Was there's something up here. What, Glalie? Wait a minute, a very strong looking Glalie? What are you doing out here? What level are you? 55! Uh-oh. I am literally trying to get away from this guy. Because I don't want to fight you. Just, nope. Just give me the avalanche and let's get out of here. Okay. So now that we're done with that, I think we're now going to go ahead and end things off right here. We made some progress, and we got our next badge, we got our next destination set, we got the upgrade to our bike. I think we're going to end things off right here. Next time, we're going to head back to Circhester Bay, and we head for our next destination with this Spike Mouth. See what the hell is going on down there. See you guys then.